Sound up, and there we go. We are experiencing a few technical difficulties tonight. Apologies for anything that is messed up. We're trying to get straightened around. People were late. People had unexpected phone calls and what have you. The usual snafus just as we start broadcasting. That's nothing unusual there. So we're trying to get it up and going here and should be okay in a moment. That needs to be adjusted. Get that one. And get a few more of these up. We've got most of us on video now. We're just about there. We are in Argynvostholt, which they've been there a few weeks trying to figure out what's going on. They found out a great deal. Last week they actually found out some of the issues that they need to discover, and I'm sorry I'm stuttering here. I am trying to adjust something on my video. And they wound up, Sylvia followed a smoky dragonette up some spiral stairs, up into a kind of a throne room, an audience room. She discovered the smoky dragonette sitting on the back of a throne that had big dragon wings spread out on it. And there was something or somebody slumped in the chair, and the others joined her shortly thereafter, along with Sir Godfrey Gwillem, who they had discovered in a dining room up to the north of this throne room area. It looked like the throne had been intentionally turned around to face the windows, like somebody wanted to look out over the kingdom sort of thing. But Sylvia was in the process of attempting to sue the very angry knight commander or whatever he was of the Silver Knights. He was very much involved in vengeance and so forth, and she was trying to do it when the person that was his significant other came rushing in to the audience chamber and attempted to bring him back to his senses. It almost had the effect of doing it. Came very close. The man stuttered for a moment, tried to regain himself, and then I'm going to shift this a bit so that we can see the rolls when we need it. And then, as if a dark cloud kind of focused over him, he lost what recognition he had and turned angry again, went back into this vengeance mode, and summoned forth a bunch of ghostly knights who have very red eyes, very similar to what he has. They are obviously vengeance oathed, vengeance connected. And he is now preparing to attack. Is there anything anybody does before I tell you to roll initiative?
Yes. Did Vlad recognize an actual effect that happened over him, or was it just it didn't quite work?
There was not an effect like somebody threw a curse over him. It was like two halves of him were fighting themselves, and he almost remembered who he was and lost it again.
Okay.
So he is back to being where he was. And I seem to have something there it shouldn't be on my video. There's an image that shouldn't be there, and I don't know why. Let me try using no, let's try video. I've got something behind my video that's It's blinking there, and I'm trying to adjust it, but it seems to want to do strange things. I don't know. Everything on the stuff is going crazy tonight. Um, the knights immediately begin to move forward. Unless there's anybody else that wants to make a comment, roll for initiative.
Don't worry, guys. We got this.
Right.
Eponus only mostly had his butt kicked in the last one.
I need all right, make sure I got my guy selected. All right.
I get to do. Hey, I don't have crap initiative this time, but Lynn does.
Wow, we're inverted.
I get a 17.
What's your dex?
Hmm?
What's your dex? We both got 19.
The game automatically figures index. It's automatic.
Knight might still need to reorder me because I get the roll twice for initiative, and I'm not in place.
There you go.
There we go. Thank you.
Okie doke. So let's see. The one that got the top was Victor. What is Victor going to do?
That's actually inconvenient because I'm not sure what I want to do. Let's see. So what does it look like they might be like about to do? Like what are they kind of?
The Phantom Knights have picked up the weapons on the floor, but the weapons are very beat up on the floor. There are pieces out of them and everything else. But as they pick the weapons up, it's like they pick up a ghostly version of them, and the weapons are whole and like they were when they were original. And they are like leaning forward. They are at his command, preparing to head for you. It's pretty obvious that he has commanded them into battle against you.
All right. Let's see. I think what I'm gonna do is use. I'm gonna use Moonbeam on this corner. I'm gonna cast it at 4th level.
You and those bloody 4th level moonbeams.
All right, so if they don't save, it'll be
pretty
21. You want to move your moonbeam over that about there?
Yeah, I gotta measure it out. Were these 10-foot squares?
Yes. Yeah, that was the
Okay,
one
perfect.
you drew before for moonbeam. You had it tucked behind you.
Oh, cool. All right, so yeah, I should be able to hit kind of 4 targets with just a little tweaking.
Yep.
Something like that.
Okay. So let me, and I don't have their sheets up. Give me just a moment. I closed it out because Roll20 was being a real pill, so I lost all my sheets that I had out. Let's do them first. No, I typed
And Victor-
in an A. Roll20 is hiccuping, and it's missing some of my letters when I type. Okay, where is this? This guy here. And now it's
Victor
not.
brandishes his shovel as he does this and says, "Really, can you just sit back down for a minute and listen to us? This is ridiculous."
Wrong, I think I can make him do these.
Okay, so it is a back to the sheet that I need. I'll have to open up other pages, but I want to at least get some of these done. It is a con save 16. Con for 3 warriors. 20, 15, 21. So one of them did not save. Now let me get the Horn Guard up on his sheet and roll for him. if Roll20 will just let me type. It waits and waits before it types things in, and sometimes it misses 2 or 3 letters and I have to retype it. Okay.
So many options, so few rounds.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, Constitution save for Vladimir. And what does he get?
Oh, Vladimir, not Vlad.
He fails. All right. So we have the 2 knights on either side saved. The one in the middle failed, and Vladimir and Hornguard. I'll call him Hornguard so you don't get confused. Hornguard failed. So we have 21 is 10 on the saves. So this guy takes 10, and this guy takes 10. And these two take 21.
That's a real shame, Riz. I wish I could have gone slightly before.
Yeah, I kind of didn't want to go first. Ugh. I wish I could just like drop my turn in the initiative order, like in 4th edition.
Okay.
Well, you can always hold your turn based on certain conditions, which is always a good option.
So just to be sure, this is the big guy.
Yeah, the one with the heart and the red dot on him is the big guy. Both of the knights, the main knights, have hearts and red dots on them.
Okay. And am I able to see past this thing, or is it?
No, that's an enormous throne with big spread wings, so it's very difficult to see past it.
Hey, Duroc.
I'm starting to froth a little bit.
Go nuts! And he punches him in the shoulder and casts Protection from Evil.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Well, I was going to cast Calm Emotions. No.
You don't want to do that.
Vlad should know by now it's hopeless.
So, Duroc, for the next 10 minutes or until my concentration breaks, you are protected from basically all that stuff. And they have disadvantage to attack you, and you can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by it.
All right.
It's I was going to cast Calm Emotions, but Duroc goes slightly before me, so.
Yeah, well, that's
Oh,
like
no.
plans of Vlad's and what have you. Yes.
Do I have any
Come on,
bonus
Roll20,
action
you're
things I
so
can do?
slow.
Nope. Okay.
All right. I have the sheets out at last that I need. And protection from evil and good. Okay, so let me put a protection thing up, and it lasts 10 minutes, so it'll last quite a while. You put a protection thing around you here, Duroc, to indicate you've got some protection on you, and that's end of your turn, Nipotis. Was that a yes?
Yes, my turn is done.
Okay. The small, smoky form dragonette flies up in the air, and its smoke form just like dissipates for a moment and spreads out like a cloud that is enlarging sideways, and then it recoalesces into 5 smoky forms, all of which are dragonettes, and they
Great.
form a ring like this. And all of
Around
them,
the throne?
yeah, they're between between they make a line basically between you and I probably should make it more like a line rather than a semicircle. They just basically form a linebacker's line here on the scrimmage, and they've got the linemen up there ready to go. They are going, each one of them, four of them actually, are going to exhale a big cone of soot and ash and smoke that is going to go out away from them. And you're basically going to get, I'm going to have, because of complications of what's going on, I'm going to have the two of them on either end do this, because we'll get real confusion if we do any more than that. You've basically got this situation where a cone of ash is spraying out across you. I need everybody who is within either of those cones to give me a DC 10 Dex save. That
I
would
invoke
be...
Danger
Yeah.
Sense.
Okay, and it does what to your save?
I have advantage on dexterity saving throws.
Okay, DC 10
Against
is all you
effects that he
need.
can see.
Yep. Okay, so give me...
Oh my god!
Okay.
Damn it, Danger Sense!
That will also include a POTUS, and it will include Sir Godfrey, although he has advantage on it.
POTUS does have his camera blocked. I think he's AFK for the moment. Probably baby aggro.
I'll roll for him.
Let's say Dex.
Nice. That was a natural 20 by a POTUS.
Yep. Okay.
Can't do it with my own character.
Well, okay, so Dirok is blinded, and so is Sir Godfrey. I've got to see how long. You're blinded until the end of the Dragonette's next turn. So you aren't incapacitated, you just can't see, so you're going to have a lot of disadvantages on your attacks. Alright, so that brings us up to Sir Godfrey, who, as he's frantically trying to see through this cloud of ash and smoke, he starts calling out, "Vladimir, remember yourself! Do not forget us! You should not be doing this! Strahd is our enemy!" And you hear a moaning from the other side of this cloud of soot and ash. Vlad.
Well, this complicates things.
Wait, what? I thought I'd go next.
Oh, yeah.
Or,
Did I skip it? Sorry
Yeah.
about that. Yes, I did.
so, blindness means I just have disadvantage on attacks. I can still see enough to move to where I need to go, can I?
You kind of have, you can see down like on the floor or whatever. You can't see anything ahead of you. You just know that you can move forward. You remember that the floor was a little uneven footing from all the weapons and things, but you know you can move forward.
I'm asking it because I was planning to go straight for Hornguard. So would I be able to make my way to him?
You would have yes.
Or should I make a roll?
Well, you made a roll. Your initial roll.
Well,
Should
I make a roll to see if I remember where he is what I'm asking.
Oh, yeah, I would say that you remember where he is. It's just what I'm going to say is you have difficult terrain.
Okay, so that means my movement is halved?
Yes.
All right, I think that's I have movement of 40, so I should be able to move within 20.
Right.
So yeah, that's
you
still
have
within.
to stagger your way. Now you will get an attack of opportunity if you go past the dragonettes.
I was gonna here, let's do. I was gonna go pretty much go like that, so to stay within range, so that I wouldn't get any attack of opportunities. I would just be completely surrounded.
1 second. Let me actually measure that long distance. I've actually figured out how to do this. Finally.
So that's 9 and 4, so that would be 13 feet, 15 feet,
Yeah.
16 feet.
60. You would be okay.
And then they're all 5 feet within each other, so I wouldn't get the attack of opportunity. It's just that I would be completely surrounded by all of them then.
Yeah, but the little dragonette, there's no way you can get past it without being within its attack range.
Well, yeah, but I wouldn't leave its attack range either, is what I'm saying. I wanted to get in the middle. I'm pretty much going like right there, right in the middle of all of it.
Yeah, and that's fine. I'm just saying, as you come into range, yeah, I guess you're only going in range. You're not going out of range. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So I am going to fly into a rage. I'm gonna go, you traitor! And I'm gonna fly right in, and I'm gonna try my best to take down Hornguard with the blood spear. And it's gonna be at disadvantage, right?
Yes. Because you've got smoke and soot in your eyes. Well, it's still a pretty good attack, even with disadvantage.
21.
Yep.
And I will swing again with another 21.
Yep, both of those will hit. I'm pretty sure. I don't think he has anything that
I hit better when I'm blind than I actually can when I see.
So you
I should probably stay blinded the entire time.
21 damage on him. And the warriors move in. Oh no, I skipped. Now I skipped Vlad. Let me get back and get my turns right. Apologies to the audience. I'm a little under the weather tonight, and my brain is like it's in a fog. Partly due to medicines. Vlad, it is your turn.
So, previously, when I had cast Hold Person on Sir, what's his face, it actually worked.
Uh-huh.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to cast Hold Person at 3rd level on, say, Vladimir and the closest warrior to. So let me throw that up there. It is a DC 17 Wisdom save.
He rolls an 18.
Damn. Vladimir does?
Yes.
Does the other one succeed?
Who else are you casting it on?
It was that I don't have any 2nd level spell slot stuff, so I had to cast it at 3rd level. Cast it on these, the 2 in front of Durok.
You can cast it on more than one?
Yeah, when you cast it at each level higher than 2, when you cast it, you
yeah.
can cast it on one additional.
One additional slot. All right, so the...
As long as they're within 30 feet of each other.
The Phantom Warrior has to do a Wisdom save. I doubt he'll have as much luck. No, it's a short line. Yeah, he fails, so this one is held.
I am going to take my movement and go up to the Phantom Warrior. Shoulder to shoulder with Durok.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Okay. The Phantom Warriors. Now, let's see. Target must see. Oh, wait. Paralyzed? It's considered a paralyzed. Oh, no. It failed. I thought it was like a spell effect, but it's a paralyzation effect. Nope, it's immune to paralyzation.
Oh, it's immune to paralysis. Okay.
Yep.
Huh. Would I have known that before I moved up?
Yeah, I'll let you take that back since I didn't realize it was considered a paralyzed. I thought it was more like a magical mental thing.
Well, that's a waste of spell slot. Okay, that's my turn.
Completely retconned. Start over.
Start the entire turn over?
Yes.
Oh.
It was
And
my fault that I did not correctly inform you. So I'm going to let you...
In that case, In that case, I'll just cast Dawn. Wait,
No, do it on me too.
no,
I'll
I'm not
take half
going to
damage.
cast. I'm not going to cast Dawn because it emits a 30-foot radius of damage.
Yeah, please don't do that.
Oh, come on! You don't want to get a suntan?
Leave the beams of light to me.
I will. Final answer. I will cast what's it called? Spirit Guardians at 4th level.
Okay. So you've got defense beside you. Throw it up so I can see it again.
It's DC 17 Wisdom saving throw, and everything that I walk into within 15 feet of me takes the damage, except for creatures that I choose. And I choose all my allies, obviously, including Sir What's-His-Face.
All right. So what are you walking through that will take this damage?
I am walking in a straight line this way. So I'm going to catch both of these dragonets, and I'm going to catch Vladimir.
Okay. And
There can only be one Vlad in this story.
15-foot radius, did you say?
Yes. So here, I'll move my character.
Yeah, put him right in the middle on the dragonets, because I want to see. Yeah, because you're actually going to catch. These squares are 10 feet, so you're going to catch just about everything. Yeah. Exactly.
So yeah, that was a pretty poor roll for that too.
All right, so they all have to take a wisdom save. Let me get all these
They all have to
done.
make wisdom saving throw or take 13 damage.
All right, let me
Radiant
start
damage.
in a counterclockwise with the knights first. 1, 2, slow roll 23, 4, come on, 5, 6. All right, I'll handle them first, and this does not look good. Every single knight failed.
They all take 13 radiant damage. And while they're within that sphere, they move at half speed. I've been waiting for this moment.
All right, now I will roll for the commander. Get him up here. And that was a wisdom save, which he has more of than they did. Let's see. Oh, come on, roll 20. All right. He fails too. 13 on him. And now the 5 little dragonettes. Which is these guys here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can do it. Roll. And that's okay. So that was a DC, what, 17? Yes. All right. So we have the middle one saved is the only one that's saved. All the others take 13, and it's half on save.
Yep. Spirit Guardians is a nasty spell.
And 6 on this one.
Sorry about that. Have I taken any damage?
No,
Nope.
he helped you keep from taking damage. He rolled a save for you. And we're again. I just closed something out on another computer I will need. Let me try that again. All right. So everything in the room that you wanted to have take damage took at least some damage. So we are up to Vladimir himself, Hornguard. He is now up, and he hisses back at Sir Godfrey and says, "Do you not remember your oaths? We must defend the castle against all interlopers." And he charges in. Let's see. He will. I'm going to roll an intelligence
At half
on.
speed.
Yes, but I'm going to. That's the wrong one. I need this guy, wisdom, to see how smart he is about this. Oh, he's very smart. Okay, and I just.
Outlook
lost-
your inserts.
I am doing so much dumb moves tonight, and it doesn't help that roll 20 is being super slow, so I don't even know I've done something dumb until 20 seconds after it actually happens. All right. So he is going to attempt to, he won't be able to make it out of yours since he has to move at half speed, but he will make it out of Victor's. He will move around to this side between the dragons and will attempt to attack you. Now, he will move past Dirok when he does that. Dirok, take an attack of opportunity.
I would still be considered blinded, right?
Yes. Until the end of the dragonette's turn, you're blinded.
15.
And I gotta look at him again. That is not a hit.
Alrighty.
I just gotta survive this one round. This one round is all I need. If I can hold concentration for this one round, I'll be fine.
And let's see what he is going to do. He will yell vengeance, and he will glare on you. Roll a DC 15 wisdom save, Vlad.
If I roll a 5, I'll be fine. Which I did.
You did, okay. So you
Plus
feel
10 wisdom save.
you feel this aura of extreme anger and hatred wash over you, but it just misses you, just fades off against your aura. Sylvia.
What is this? Stop that.
Okay. What's Sylvia gonna do?
Oh, you're muted.
You're still muted, Sylvia.
Sorry. Yeah, I was muting because noises in the background. Sorry, still juggling between a few spells. I'm sorry, guys. I really am.
Do not make me lose concentration.
Yeah, she needs to
It's
do
your own
what Sylvia
damn-
needs
it's
to
your
do.
own- It's your own damn fault for walking in the middle of it.
Do what needs to be.
It's your own damn fault for walking in the middle of it. So I'm gonna hit the spell around here. And I am just going to synaptic static that entire area.
Synaptic static?
Point within range and cause psychic energy. Okay. Alright.
20-foot radius
Ow!
intelligence saving throw.
Alright. Let me look at, I've got several things to look at here. Let me check them. Okay.
Lynn!
And
If I fail, I subtract a d6 to my concentration.
and that one, let's see, does they?
I
It
take
was
full.
either-
Do not.
It
I
was
take-
either that or damage or shatter. Take
Psych-
it.
I would have preferred shatter.
I would have preferred the shatter too because I take full damage of psychic. I am not protected by psychic.
I
at my
am
range.
I'm prepared for Gore. I'm prepared for this. Give me a
I'm not.
second. I'm not done with you.
All right.
I'm just going to
What
yell
is-
out, like, this could have been resolved
What's your DC?
better.
All right, so it is a 20-foot radius from about this guy here.
Right about here is where I'm casting it.
Okay, let's do a. I'm going to make a 20-foot radius circle here real
I
quick.
think just that entire side of the room.
It's pretty much
but
everything.
I have to make. There's a reason
know,
I'm
you have to
doing
make the
this.
circle.
Just hang on.
No, I know, I understand.
Ah. Hey, come on now. It's
None
not
of
what
my
I'm-
AoEs can avoid hitting you people. I'm sorry. Just pray that my 8d6 is low rolled.
You know,
No, I want high roll.
What is your DC?
17.
God damn it.
can't seem to
Lynn,
get
I
it.
hate you.
I hated you the second you walked into that location.
You didn't say anything.
What else could I have said? No, don't do it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You know, I'm gonna let you do you. I'm gonna do me.
Yep, exactly, and that's what I said at the beginning. She's got to stop worrying about who all what.
No.
All right, so that's a little
Yep,
too
good,
far, so it'd be centered about.
I mean, if you get knocked down,
There.
but so does that whole line, it's worth it.
Yeah, I can pick you up after.
All right, you said DC 17 and it's intelligence. Yeah.
It's an intelligence saving. Yeah, anything with an intelligence score of 2 or lower is not affected.
And,
Yeah, it should be fine.
Yeah, it seems to wash right over the commander. He doesn't seem to even notice it was there.
Okay.
Now the warriors, the knights. Let's see what they get.
Just let me know so I'll roll the psychic damage.
Yeah, I'm taking the 6 rolls here. So far it's fails, and I've got to double check that they don't have resistance on this. Well, they got a lot of resistances, but not to that one. Okay. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. So, yep. Every one of them failed. All right. Roll your damage.
Including the dragonets.
Oh, the dragonets. Let me check their resistances here.
I mean, it would hit everything in that area.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Sylvia has reached her peak. Contagious bad decisions.
No,
She's just reached her point where she's like, nope, I'm going to start doing something here. All right.
Sylvia pressed
so
F.
they have no resistances, so they do.
Oh,
theirs.
I never did my saving throw.
1, 2,
Come on, nat 20 that shit.
3, 4,
Sylvia pressed Q.
5. So many rolls.
I have a -1.
Yeah. All right.
have to
So
roll an
once
18.
again, the
I rolled
middle.
a 12.
The middle
So I
one
failed.
tends to be the one that seems to get all these things. The middle one of the dragonet succeeded. Every other enemy in that circle failed. Now then,
Okay.
Gore failed.
Here's the damage.
Has Mike rolled yet?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
both
I
failed to save.
All right.
Be thankful, guys. 4 nat 1s on that damage.
And
I saved you because it's 21.
It didn't matter. I would rather have kept my concentration.
Sorry. But for my bonus action, because I still have one, I'm going to, let's see here. What
That was a
did I
pretty
do?
big moonbeam.
Hold on the bonus action. I have so many
Yeah, sorry.
things to take.
Oh, I know, I'm
over.
sorry. Forgive me.
I've got
Forgive me.
an entire board full of things to take hit points off.
Sorry.
At least Vlad and Dirok can take off their own. And what happens on a save? It's just 0? Right?
Half damage. Half damage on a save.
I have 0 regrets on using that spell. Just so you know.
You took out a quarter of my health. You did.
They're trying
You
to
took
make
out
you
almost
feel
half
bad.
of my health.
And I
No,
goofed
I-
on that. That
I don't-
shouldn't be. That one is. Come on.
I regret none of it. For all the
Let's try it
times
again.
that
Get
shit
on.
got thrown at Sylvia, shit got happened to Sylvia. Y'all can take the damage. Calm your shits. Next time, don't just jump in the middle of things.
So this one takes half
That's
damage.
all I
which
do.
is-
Is
Hold
jump
on.
in the
You-
middle of things.
See,
That's his
you I can
job.
forgive. You I can forgive. Okay.
I gotta move Vlad, he's in the way. Vlad, the horn guard, he's in the way. That one actually goes away. That one had 21 points left. And this guy here, he's still here. So you're down. Now, something will happen. I'll wait until after your bonus action, but something actually happens when that one dragonette is killed. Sylvia, what is your bonus action?
My bonus action is because I know Duroc is usually in the thick of things and will probably get hit sooner rather than later. I am going to 3rd level spell Cure Wounds. Not Cure Wounds, sorry. That requires touch Healing Word on Duroc.
Yay.
As soon as I can get to the right screen, I said, what, 3rd? Yeah. Do.
I'm shifting these dragonettes slightly because of how much stuff is in this area.
So I give you back at least, what, 13
13?
HP out of what I took out?
I am no longer mad at you.
I told you, I had the plan.
Plus 13.
You'll probably be upset to learn then that you can only cast one spell with a spell slot per. You can only
What?
if you cast something as an action or as a bonus action and use a spell slot, you can only cast.
It's a bonus action spell.
But it uses a spell slot. According to the rules, you can only cast one that uses a spell slot, and then you have to use a.
Apple,
Right, Appo?
Sorry.
repeat it for
What?
Appo. He was AFK.
Lynn is trying to cast 2 spells that require spell slots in the same turn. I'm trying to inform her that you can only cast one spell with a spell slot. The other one has to be.
DM fiat, but rules as written are 1 spell slot per.
So the
I
bonus,
figured because it was a bonus
somehow
action.
or other, I
could
never
use it.
came across that one.
You can either cast if you're gonna cast a cantrip. I don't think all of them require an action, so it would be cantrip, main action, and then bonus action spell with spell slot. If you're doing a spell that costs it, basically, if you're using a spell slot on your turn, the only other spell you can cast is a cantrip.
So she was trying to cast 2 spells that were the same level, but one was a bonus action.
Well, Synaptic Static is a 5th level spell. I casted Healing Word at a 3rd level.
Yeah, the healing where you would have to do either or.
Okay.
Rules as written.
Sorry, then I'll hold off that bonus action until next turn. Sorry.
Okay.
Alright.
So you'll have to take those 13
That
points
13.
back.
Yep. Minus 13. Nope. That. Nope. Hold on. Okay, here, let's just change it to 84. I remembered that was my. I did not want to change it to 13 hit points.
Your quarter taken down HP is more than my max HP.
Let's see. Checking my bonus actions on anything there. No, I have nothing in cantrips.
Once
So it
again,
makes sorcerers.
pardon the shifting of these things, but I'm trying to show what's actually going on. And with these tokens just a little bit large, it's hard to do. So I'm shifting them a bit so you can see what happens.
And that's what makes sorcerers so scary, is that they can just make any spell a bonus action and then cast a cantrip for their actual action.
When the dragonette is killed, it evaporates in a cloud of smoke and dust. And let's see, let's take a look at this. Gotta see what kind of, I think it's another blinding. All right, the sphere is heavily obscured. So you basically are in a kind of a darkness, Vlad. You cannot see anything around you. You're not blinded, but the air around you is completely filled with soot, and you cannot see anyone. You can hear them just fine, but you cannot see them. And that
It is not Vladizak's day.
yes, and that would actually include both Vlads. So they're both in the cloud. All right, we're back to Victor, and we're just about to get to the end of the dragonette's turn, so this other smoke cone will be disappearing in a moment.
All right. Let's see. What's the effect of this cone again?
The air basically in that region is filled with a lot of particles of smoke, dust, soot, and when you go into it, you have to roll a save or you will be blinded.
Does it grant concealment?
No, the one around Vlad does, but not that one.
Okay, let's see. So I can either go up and smack that dude, or actually no. I think what I'm gonna do is probably use erupting earth. Yeah, let's do that. So that's gonna hit a 20-foot cube. I'm going to stop it a little short of Vlad instead of hitting him yet again.
Thank you.
Sylvia, was your spell instantaneous? Is it gone now?
The damage was instantaneous.
Ignore the second one. I didn't see the first one roll.
I want to take
The
that
damage
circle.
is instant.
Yeah, so does it hang around?
It's
Is my
just a
point.
one-time. No, it doesn't look like it hangs around. It's a one-time explosion, and that's
We're
it.
getting so many circles and squares and triangles, and so yeah.
Quick, now solve for X.
Yeah, so bam! I hit. Let's see. Yeah, just about everybody except Vlad over there.
I appreciate it.
Let's see. I might be. No,
Did you hit Duroc, or did you miss him?
No, you missed.
I'm
it,
going
Daryl.
for the other side.
Okay.
That square
And yeah,
is what he's
so
doing.
that's going to hit for 20 damage, and that area is difficult terrain.
Okay.
Basically, just all the bricks and stuff are all messed up.
Okay.
Also, my moonbeam is still going because I didn't have to move it, which is why I'm able to cast this spell. So moonbeam does 22 damage this turn.
Let's see. Okay, so let me start with the difficult terrain square and do the dex saves on those. If you are not standing on the ground, it would not affect you. Am I correct?
Let's see. I believe it's still it's a cube, so basically the
Okay.
stuff like erupts upwards.
Okay.
The difficult terrain doesn't matter for them, if they're flying, but the damage still hits.
Okay, that solves what I was trying to do there.
Yeah.
So dex saves on all. So the 3 dragonettes I'll do first. Dex 1, 2.
I feel a little bad doing this in such a nice old castle, but
And roll 20 isn't responding. Let's try again. I'll probably get a whole bunch of them. There it comes.
let's
Well,
just
if
hope that doesn't
Wow.
collapse into this floor.
Oh, 2
You
nat ones.
killed
And
everyone.
they all failed on the dragonettes anyway.
As long as they
But
don't
a couple of them
laser.
were nat ones. Now let's see about these 2 knights on theirs. Come on, roll 20. One saved. The one nearest the back saved. The one closest to you failed. All right, so now on that, the damage was...
Yeah, it's the 20. Ignore the 25.
Oh, okay, okay. All right, so the front one, I said now I've forgotten which one. The back one saved. Okay. So
Yeah, so
this
10
one
damage for
takes
him.
20. Yeah, it's not the amount that I was questioning. I was forgetting which one saved and which one failed. Minus 10 on him, minus 20 on all three of these guys. That one goes away. There's going to be 3 little dust clouds appearing here. Yep, that one goes away. And that one does not. That one remains. So you've got 2 more dust clouds appearing here and here. And that does not affect any of you at this point, but it does obscure basically between the throne and the dust clouds. It's almost impossible to see anything but along the northern wall. Epotus?
Poor Vlad has got to be just kind of like shell-shocked. Like, first he gets static
In
in
the
his head, and now
space-
just half the
Blasted
room
this way,
explodes.
blasted
In the
that way.
space of 4 seconds, I cast my spell, had someone else try to hit me, had static shot through my mind, was blinded, had a artillery shell land next to me.
Okay, Epotus.
Yeah.
Now with everything obscured in the far end of the room.
Yeah, with
except-
everything obscured, I can't do it.
Just to make sure, did you get the moonbeam damage?
Oh no, I didn't actually. Those
Okay.
three now.
So
God.
just to be sure, AOE damage over here and AOE damage over here.
Yeah,
No
but
more
this
damage
is-
is happening on the south side, but it is difficult terrain.
This
Okay.
is AoE
Do
DOT.
I have a
This is only
after you're done with that damage?
Yeah.
Do I have can I see this guy like clearly, or is he obscured?
No, you cannot see anything in the dust cloud or anything along that area. You can only see what's on the north wall. That's all you can see. Victor, it was 22 damage for max damage.
Perfect.
And it was 17, so all 3 of them failed. We may have some disappearing here. No? Still going. 22 damage. Alright, this one still going. Minus 22. This one minus 22. Alright, so I've taken the moonbeam damage. And what is Epotus doing?
Well, Victor's right next to him, so he does not pull out the sword. And
Very kind of you.
He keeps
That's
the shield
called
up.
teamwork.
And he decides to go a bit more specialty this way, and he aims for this guy, the closest one there, and he reaches out his hand, and a skeletal form of it extends out and goes to grip around its throat and squeeze as he casts Chill Touch.
Okay. Alright, 13 does not hit. The fog, the smoke it was just enough in between you that you couldn't quite get a good bearing on where it was, and it failed. Alright, the smoke dragonettes, the ones I need to put, I'm going to put the dust cloud to the back for a moment so I can find out which ones are still here, because I can't see them. Back.
Yeah, to be fair, I didn't expect the little boogers to like explode into like smoke screens.
I didn't expect my bar to shatter my concentration a second after it was activated.
You know, I mean,
This will go away.
you could have
I'm
lost
just
it with
giving you
shattered. You
crap.
could have
It
lost
was
it with
a good
shattered
move.
too. So don't even complain.
It was I'm just giving you crap. It was a good.
I mean, target rich environment and the most spells that I've ever cast in front of anyone have always been AoEs.
All right, so we have the two remaining methods. Neither of them had cast their smoke cone, so both of them now cast one. You basically have that now is the current state of affairs. So I need a new save for blindness from Dirok. And actually, you know what? They're going to fly forward and move and cast it further forward. They're going to do it like this. And,
Now you shall feel my pain.
Yeah.
Not really. They
Well,
get
that-
my bonuses.
No, there really wasn't any pain. Like I told everyone else that I actually aim better blinded than I am not blinded.
So this will be up here. And Sylvia will actually have to cast it twice. You're right in the middle.
Oh no.
You get plus
Curiosity
40
question.
You get
Curiosity
plus 40
question.
your
Since I have seen them cast that before,
This is not a casting. This is a breath weapon.
okay, so that won't work then. All right, no cutting words for you.
con save.
It
Dex
is
save.
a dex save. DC 10 dex save, so not that much. Okay, so
That's the first one then.
POTUS saves and... No, that was chill touch. Yeah, POTUS saves. You save your first one, and I
And
also
I-
need save from Dirok.
And I have to re-roll mine because
Yes.
I was blinded.
I got hit by it.
You
What
got
was
hit
it
by-
again? Dex?
Yeah, DC 10
Well,
dex.
Well, I mean, I'm already blinded and I'm not being
No,
hit
it
by
would
that
have
with it.
ended this turn. It was only one turn. The previous one has dissipated. The smoke blows on past you. A
But
second one.
I'm not in front of the cones though.
Yes, you are.
No,
Oh,
I'm
no.
over here.
Oh, yeah, you are. I was thinking this
That's
was
Victor.
you. Victor
Okay,
has
okay.
to make a save. Yes.
No problem.
All right, just wanted to make sure. I thought it was a recurring thing when you told me that it wasn't before.
Dex save?
Yes.
So I do get hit by at least one of them.
Well, no, you.
Ugh!
Yeah, Victor should have gotten hit, but Sylvia, you've got a
Huh?
12
How do I have a 12?
Paladin aura.
Why does-
because I'm right next to you guys.
Oh.
You get
Wait,
plus 4.
huh? Oh.
You get to add his charisma bonus to all your saving throws if you're
I didn't know
within-
that was the aura that was there. Sorry.
Ow.
Okay.
Paladins.
So, yeah, you
Well,
save
Paladin?
both of
Yeah,
them.
it's actually yeah. If it's a DC 10, it's actually while you're next
And
to me. it's
Victor
actually
got an
accessible.
8, but that fails.
So-
Victor, you are blinded.
Alright.
That's why I love Oath of the Ancient Paladin so much, is because you get bonus to the saving throw and half damage for magical.
Hey, question. If he's blinded, can he see the sun from the sunblade?
I don't think seeing it is
It's
the
not,
problem.
yes, that's not the problem.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
It's merely his
Only
body
five
being in
is
sunlight.
damage.
Yeah, exactly.
Progressive is
Sorry.
completely fine. He just needs to put on some tinted sunglasses and he'll be fine.
He wears his sunglasses.
All right.
Sorry, I was just making a joke.
Sir Godfrey managed to save. Let's see, it's Dirok's turn, yes, it is his. He is going to rush in and attempt to strike the other knight to try and knock some sense into him. And I need to get him out. Come here, you.
How long has it been since I've truly
That's
seen
too long.
darkness?
Sword, long sword.
Oh my god, you're seriously
And
doing that.
his armor class is not good. There it is. Alright. 15, 1 hits for 10 slashing damage. And as he does, he again says, "Come to your senses!" And I have to again roll to see if he is going to continue the fight or... Nope. All right, Dirok, it is now your turn. Oh,
All right.
yeah.
Seeing as Hornguard moved before all the hatchlings or whatever started exploding that dust, do I know that he's on that other side of that cloud, or do I have to make like a roll to see if I'm able to attack him?
You assume that he is still where you last saw him. That's what you can do. It's an assumption that he is still there, and you can swing blindly at him. It's just with disadvantage because he's hidden.
It's still disadvantage. This guy, however, is not in the cloud, even though I'm kind of sort of in the cloud.
You're fine.
Would
You're
that
not.
still be?
Neither you nor that knight there is bothered. It's only everything out. Let me put the cloud back in front
Reckless
so you can
attack.
see what's going on here.
Yeah, right. That's what I want to do with people being able to do it on me. Okay, so
You would be able to see anything north of you. You would not be able to see into the cloud.
all right. I'm gonna go ahead and attack the ghost in front of me. I'm angry that Hornguard is a coward and ran away from me, and he's using this dust and whatnot. So 20 and 24
Those
on the
are
ghost.
hits. And that's the blood spear, so that's 20. There, he's starting to dissipate. He's looking pretty bad there. He's not looking good at all, but it's more like just a shield and a sword still swinging at you. It's about all there is. Okay.
That'll end my turn.
Vladimir Iltaziana.
Blood is like, I need an Advil. Vlad comes stumbling out of the ash cloud. Vladimir will get an attack of opportunity, but at disadvantage because of the ash cloud, probably.
Yep, exactly. Let me swing his. It's one of these.
AC of 20.
Yeah. He has disadvantage, so he does not hit. And
Vlad has had a bad 6 seconds.
Yeah.
He needs a little bit of hope. In fact, he needs a beacon of hope.
Oh. Any number of creatures. Target has advantage on wisdom saves. Okay.
So pretty much everyone in this room. I will choose Durok, Apotis, Victor, myself, and Sir Godfrey. And the puppet.
What about poor
Puppet's in my
Sylvia?
bag. Oh no, he's doing it on spite, but the puppet's in my bag, so you can't even target the stupid thing.
Well, then let me take
Sylvia
it off
hasn't
the
taken
screen.
any
You
damage.
haven't said
Shouldn't
that.
matter.
You just said you left him behind for the time being, so I thought he didn't know he was
Oh
in
no,
there.
I had him pop back into the satchel because
Okay.
it's the arcane focus. That's why I wanted to
So
keep it
he's
close.
not there now.
Okay,
He's
so
not on the map.
So not the puppet.
All right. So, is Sylvia included in your spell?
Oh no, he's not going to target me.
Yes.
That's okay. I already know he's not going to target me. He'll purposely leave me out. I can tell.
I already gave a very reluctant yes. Because I'm a team player.
No,
Oh!
so am I.
Burn! Burn! Burn!
Oh, it's okay. No, team player. Yeah, put daylight. Put light on someone. Lock him in a room.
Okay. We are up to Vlad's done everything he's doing this time.
Yeah.
Okay, so the warriors now,
Oh,
what's
wait.
left of them?
Oh, hold on. I need to give my intelligence saving throw. Hey! The effect ends!
Alright, all of the phantom warriors go straight through the clouds. These would only be able to travel 15, so it would be there, and 10. That one actually would get a little further because it doesn't hit the difficult terrain for about 5 feet. So they'd be about like that. These immediately rush out of the thing, and they rush towards the first thing they see they can attack, which is Vlad and Dirok. So 2 of them are going to attack Dirok, and one of them, this guy, and one of them, and
They all failed their synaptic static saving throw.
What?
These knights all failed the synaptic static, Lynn's spell.
What about it?
For the rest of the minute, after a failed save, the target has mental thoughts for 1 minute. During that time, it rolls a d6 and subtracts the number rolled from all attack rolls and ability checks, as well as its con saving throws to maintain concentration.
Okay.
That's why
More
that
rolls.
spell screwed me over so bad. I didn't care about the damage. It was a direct attack to my concentration.
Okay, so I'll roll and subtract 6 on each one of them. All right, the one
Oh.
attacking you.
Oh no, it's not damage. It basically any attack roll you do against Vlad, you have to do a 1d6 to subtract that from
That's
the roll.
what I'm saying.
kinda like-
That's what I'm saying. I
Okay.
will do the
Oh, sorry.
attack and subtract
I
1d6. Yes.
misunderstood.
That's kind of like Bane.
All right. So he swings twice with his longsword, both of which will have to have. Let's see if either of them hit with the -6. Come on, roll 20. Neither of them hit with the -6. Now the 2 on Dirok. No, I don't want that. I want this guy. The first one on the right. Swingy, swingy. 14 and 20 minus even, both of them with that spectral do not hit. And the last guy is 2, 1, 2. Nope, everybody missed with that spell on them. All right, we are up to Vladimir Horngard. And I put this to the back again so that I can find him. He is right beside Sir Gwillem, so he is going to attack Sir Gwillem. Both of which is with disadvantage. And neither of which hit because of that. Okay, we are up to Sylvia.
Yes. Let's see here.
A minute, basically.
Jarek, did you move at all from where I last saw you or remember
Nope.
seeing you?
Nope, I'm still in the same spot.
Okay. I don't know if that. Just double checking the spell. I guess I'd still have to be able to see him in order to use the spell, huh?
Yeah, if it's a site base, there's basically
Yeah,
this
creature
huge
or trace that
cloud
you
of
can
stuff
see
there.
within range.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Pardon my French.
If you're worried about healing, that synapse thing is also helping me out because they
That's true too.
definitely
That's
can't
true
hit
too.
me.
Yeah, that's true too. So, thumbs up on that one. I'm just gonna make this group's life a living hell, and double check my spell slots real fast. Yeah, I'm just gonna tried and true. I'm gonna use Shatter at 4th level on top of those guys.
All right. What's its? How far does it extend? Is it a circle? Is it a square?
Oh, sorry. I thought the spell card came up with it. 10-foot radius sphere centered on a point.
10-foot radius. Okay,
Constitution
yeah,
saving
that
throw.
that would easily. That's a 20-foot diameter, so it would be quite large. Let me copy his and extend it out real quick here. I'll put
Yeah,
it
no worries.
like right here, paste it there, and then extend it out to a 20-foot radius, which would be like that.
Well, I don't want it to hit Vlad, so I would angle it so it doesn't do that.
Well, I just feel totally helpful
Wait, hold on
in
a
this
second.
situation.
Is that
Hold on
about
a second.
right?
Is that,
That's not
is-
hitting anybody
would,
but them.
would it hit the dragon and the knight dude? Or no, wait.
No, not there.
Allies. Well, no, I mean if like I angled it just a little bit differently so it still hits the bottom 3, but can hit somebody like up in this area here.
Yeah, you'd manage. If it was here, you'd be able to get 5.
Yeah. Screw the ghost that was trying to help us, but that kind of screwed over my plans. All right, yeah, I'm just gonna hit them all.
Okay, so you're trying. Yeah, that's.
I'm just
throw
gonna
'em,
mass
isn't it?
AoE
Let
for
me-
mass damage.
Yeah, it'd have to be right about there and still miss Vlad and Dirok. Okay, so that is DC 17 con. This ought to probably get rid of a few of them. There are a few of them on their last legs. All right, so starting across the bottom row with the Vengeance Knights. 1, 2, 3. All right, the middle one's saved, so it takes 7.
7, yeah. That's okay.
The 2 on either side took all 14. All right, the Dragonette. Let's see. Well, it might survive. Let's see what it does on its con save. It fails, so it evaporates along with this, and a cloud of smoke appears here, and then Vladimir Hornguard fails, takes 14 when I find him.
Yeah.
He's in there somewhere.
Hey, Apple, curiosity question. How large is your radius for assists on saves?
This is on save, it's 10 feet.
10 feet?
And let's see how Sir Godfrey does.
Okay.
Yay.
Nothing major. I'm just gonna move out of where the other Puff the Magic Dragon is, but still kind of stay within Oppo's range. Or Iphodus's range, rather.
Trying to get Sir Godfrey and have him put this to the back so I can grab him. This guy takes 14. Your ally took 14. All right, Victor.
Well, I'm already hitting my allies, so might as well keep it the theme.
All right, so Victor kind of coughs and stumbles to like over here. Now, what's the deal with the blindness? Can I like take an action to try and get rid of it, or
Now
is it
that
till
you are
I'm
out
of the zone,
now,
or
yeah,
my
until you're
turn,
out
or-
of the zone, you are out of the smoke-filled cloud in that cone.
All right, so Victor kind of takes his hood off, rubs his eyes, looks over, and he's like, ugh. And I'm going to go ahead and move the moonbeam like so. Actually, a little more because I want to hit that little bastard. Okay. So I think that's probably everybody but the one in back.
Okay, roll your damage.
Oh, this.
Wow, nice, 30.
Oh. Let me check them, see if it's even worth. Yeah, a couple of them would be, but this one, save or not, he goes away. Let's see about these other two. One save. Come on, second roll. And that was a 16. The near one failed, the far one saved, and that was, so that'll be 15 on him. And I think this one, no, he's still there, but he looks about as bad as the one that just died did. There's not much left to him. All right. We are up to a POTUS if you don't have anything more, Victor.
That's all.
Hippotus.
Well, I'm useful. I guess we'll. Okay, who can he see?
Let me put the clouds back up. They last for a full minute, so they're there a long time.
Like you can
You'll know when I get these in front. You'll know. There's another cloud here. But just. Once I get them all in front, you'll actually see what you're not seeing. All right, that's what you're. These things don't want to let me grab what I need. There we go. Now if you can't see it, you can't see it.
Okay, yeah. Epotus takes a step forward and then tilts his head in such a way and blasts fire this direction.
Okay. Let me look at resistances here real quickly so that I know what we've got. And is it a cone or a line? Cone. All right.
15-foot cone. So it's. I think it's the exact same cone as this gray one.
Yeah, that's a 15-foot. So let me copy it, change its color, and swing it around. Copy, paste it over here. And I'll change it to a red so you know it's yours. And swing it in reverse. And, all right, that's about what you would get. Is that about what you want?
Yeah.
All right, let's.
There are so many things that are just barely short of hitting blast. Corrupting earth, shatter, fire blast.
All right, let me put these back so that I can see if your friend there got hit.
It's like he's in a Michael Bay film.
You just missed Sir Gwillem. But you got all the others up there at the north. Alrighty, so it is.
I'm hit too.
Yes, as a matter of fact, you are.
No.
I invoke danger sense.
Okay.
Oh no, I saved DC 13.
But it's the same on each one. It didn't help in that sense.
I thought I was screwed.
Alright.
You failed, Epotus.
Let's see, it is.
I can't do anything else.
Alright, this one will go away because even half won't save it. Let's see about these others. See, 14, 11, 5. That one goes away. That one
Or
might
Vlad
save.
and the boss.
That one might save. It does
Or,
not.
or Vlad and the boss in the room.
The spell that you threw, Sylvia, that was Shatter, right?
Yes, that's already gone, so you don't have to keep the circle.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping. I could get rid of one of these
Yeah,
marks
no,
on here.
I popped a message in the chat of
Oh yeah, I see it now. I
the
wasn't
game, so that
looking
way,
at it.
yeah, no, it's fine.
All right. Now the boss has to do his dex save, and he fails, so he takes the 11. And I got to check his resistances too. Come to think of it. God, they have a lot of resistances, but not fire. Okay. Alrighty, the smoke dragonettes, it's their turn, so this will be going away on their turn. And the last, oh wait, I didn't roll for it, and it can't save. There's no hope for it, so it goes away. Alright, so there are no more smoky dragonettes. The smoke clouds, however, continue to remain. So these guys are off the turn order. They aren't there. Sir Gwillem continues to press the attack, and he yells back, "Me remember my oath, you should remember yours. These people fight against Strahd." And he presses the attack against Vladimir. 1, 2.
Hey, Victor, you got any wind spells to kind of knock stuff out of the room, maybe?
Both of them hit. 10, 21.
Not particularly my specialty. I could do so with a little more preparation.
Dirok.
Not today, I don't think.
Yes. My turn?
Yeah, I don't have
Yes.
anything like that. They're
Alright,
kind of
Alright.
I don't remember which one is which, so I'm going in blindly, and I'm going to attack the one with the red circle.
You'll attack the first one you bump into, which is the one with the red circle.
Yep, I don't know which one it is. I don't care which one it is. I am attacking. I'm assuming it's disadvantage.
Yes. So,
Alright, so 11
both,
and 12.
Yeah, those both miss. You can hear the sounds of battle between two people right beside you, but the cloud obscures what you're swinging at, and so you miss.
Alright.
Vladislav.
Oh,
Vladislav.
I'm sorry. I thought you said something weird.
I did. I said Vladislav.
Nice.
I saw it coming as soon as I said it. Vlad is going to stumble over to Apotus and cast Cure Wounds. So 8 plus 5 plus
Otis
2.
turns the fire breath towards him. Thank you.
You had something cast that made them get the maximum healing.
Yeah, Beacon of Hope.
Is it still operational?
Yeah, it lasts for 1 minute or 10 minutes.
Okay, so what's your maximum
1
then?
minute.
What's your
It's
maximum?
8. It's a D8, so 8 plus 5 from my
So 13.
modifier, plus 3 from my Disciple of Life.
Okay, so 16?
How much?
16.
Yeah.
Okay, the 3 remaining rather bedraggled looking phantom warriors stumble out of the difficult terrain and manage, since it's only 10 feet, they manage to get a little further towards the fray. Finally, they've had everything in the world thrown at them, but they are not within range of anything. I don't think they have any. Oh.
Hey, Sylvia. If I jump in front of them and stop them from attacking you, are you going to hurt me again?
I'm sorry, what was the question?
I want to talk to you and make sure so that there is no excuse for poor communication.
I'm sorry, what was the question?
If I jump in front of those knights that are marching towards you, are you going to do something that will hurt me? Because if you are, I'm more than happy to let them march up to you.
The 3 knights in question, as they are marching forward, seem to like hit a point in space where they seem to disappear.
Never mind.
You don't know what they did, but they just seemed like to be marching straight forward, and for a moment there is just nothing whatsoever. They just cease to exist where they are.
Perhaps they're bound to the throne, but I do not like it.
Okay, it is Horngard's turn, and he points as he is fighting towards where he remembers Victor was, and he says to Sir Godfrey, "You speak to me of fighting against them? That creature is one of them." And he swings again at Sir Gwillem. That is the wrong guy. This has a greatsword.
What did you say, you little shit?
Victor's ready to punch in some faces.
That is a 18 or 21, both of those hit. That's a 20, 33 on Sir Gwillem. You have to be on the right layer in order to have it work. All right. And he shouts as he swings and hits Sir Gwillem. You know that if you kill me, I will only return. I cannot be released. Sylvia.
Yeah, 1 second. I'm just doing a quick measurement right here.
Here, let me help.
I got this. I just have to multiply it by 15.
The tips touched.
Kinky. Sorry.
See, we're all friends still.
Yeah, no, that's for just Thunderwave at level 3? Yeah, at level 3.
Anyone that doesn't know this joke, I'll tell you after the.
Try B.
Oops, not that one. There we go. So I'm just because I know they were kind of there in front of me, but then something happened, so I'm just gonna make sure nothing's still in front of me, and I'm just gonna Thunderwave that area.
It's a Constitution saving throw. If they fail, they're pushed 10 feet back from the. My 2 theories are either they went invisible or they stepped onto the ethereal plane.
All right.
Oh, we're about to find out. I mean,
so we've got Sir Godfrey has to save as well. Con.
Oh, where is he in the cloud? I thought he was higher up than that.
No, he's right. Where weren't you doing it straight out from you? Aren't you just like?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're doing your Thunderwave out this way, right?
No, it's down. It's aiming towards this bottom corner right here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was where the 3 knights were.
You don't hear it contact anything, but some of the stones and rubble that are there beside you go tumbling away to the far side of the room.
Okay, I don't think they're there, Victor. What are we gonna do?
It is your turn, Victor. What are you going to do?
Victor says, well, let's better safe than sorry. They just
Death
put
Star
that in.
comes. The Death Star comes zooming across the field.
Watch your step.
Dust,
And,
dust kind of explodes up out of the rubble.
yeah. Do I hear any like ah?
Not a sound except the sound of like crumbling rocks still settling from Sylvia's blast.
Victor's gonna kind of circle around a bit, trying to get a better viewpoint through all the freaking smoke.
You take 2 attacks of opportunity from behind you.
Oh,
In fact, it's
I think
actually-
I'd wanna stop as soon as I feel the first attack. Where would I stop?
Let me
What
let me show you where they are. They're coming out of the
Was
step.
it?
Whoops. Try that again. Come on. I want the arrow.
I think I found them.
Whoa.
They're...
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna stop kind of once I get hit. I'm like, oh, mystery solved.
I think they're still under the effect of synaptic, actually.
They get to
Double
make an
checking how-
intelligence saving throw at the end of each of their turns.
What's the question?
And
Muddled thoughts for 1 minute. It doesn't say anything about.
At the end of that paragraph.
Okay, yeah, there it goes.
what's the save?
Intelligence DC 17.
DC 17, and yeah.
All right, so they're still under the effect, and let's see, I've got one of them that attacked once, 2. What's your AC, Victor?
Let's see.
15. 1 hit.
Yeah.
This one. 2 hit. All right. So no, wait, that one didn't because of the synaptic. That's only a 13 with the synaptic. So one of them hit for 9 force damage.
Very kind of you to show up on this side of the smoke.
Hey, no hard feelings, right? Yeah, okay.
Epotus, you now have choices of which way you can fight.
Okay.
You can try to go take out Big Bad. Or you
Perfect.
can
Yeah,
go-
he goes to charge towards Big Bad. Pulls out the sword.
All right, so okay.
And then he swings at the Big Bad. Is he undead?
Yes, he is.
Thank God.
He, however, has some resistances, but not anything I don't think that will.
Does he resist the raw power of God?
No,
All
that's
right,
why I'm so
so-
effective.
All right, the first one missed. Second one hit because you would have been with disadvantage on them in the cloud, but the second
Yeah.
one did hit. So
Second one hit. Okay, the second one hitting, he's gonna blow a 3rd level device.
now there's
just-
one difficulty there. Dirok is directly between you and him.
Oh, really? Okay.
Well, what is it that you were gonna do?
Oh, that's Dirok.
The guy
Yeah,
with the
I'm Dirok.
heart is the bad guy.
Okay.
I would like to point out
Is it-
that this is the
He's
cartoon
actually
style punching class.
Reminds me, I forgot to do that.
So, Victor, unfortunately, you're in the dim light, but not the bright light.
But dim light doesn't do anything
I
to
think
you.
I'm
So.
okay in the dim light. It's just very unpleasant.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's like, this is kind of feeling uncomfortable.
In that
Got the
case,
sweat.
on the second hit that hits, I'm going to do a 3rd level divine,
Okay.
which also does an additional 1d8 because it's undead.
Okay.
So it's 3d8, 3d8, 4d8, total of 5d8
Let him,
damage
yeah,
from
just
divine.
let him do it. I'm sure he can figure it out. All right, so we are talking 14, 22 damage
36 total.
on the divine smite. Yeah.
On the divine smite. Yeah.
Okay, so 36 total damage on him. 36. And that, I guess, is it. All right. So Godfrey will disengage. Use the disengage action and again yell, "They fight against Strahd," and attempt to persuade him again. Let's see what we get. Is for the first time since right at the beginning, you see a glimmer of the eyes stop being red, and there's that sense of himself, an awareness coming into his eyes, like he is aware of who he is. And you hear Sir Horngard say, "Godfrey? Duroc, it is your turn."
Shoot. Blind rage. I'm swinging at him. I don't care if he's coming to his senses.
Which reminds me,
So
I
there'll
have
be
to
a
do
14 and a 13.
this effect on him. Something else is going on behind the scenes there. Okay, so yeah, double check. Yeah, the 21 hits.
No, I'm at disadvantage because of the cloud.
Right. That's right. So they
14 and 13.
Yeah, they both miss. Right, you are. Both of them miss in the cloud. But Vladislav.
So Victor is mildly uncomfortable in the dim sunlight.
Right.
He is then very uncomfortable when I walk up in front of these things and cast Dawn right on them.
Oh no.
Just talk about Death Star.
What? Oh! Dude, Victor's right next to you.
That's what he just
Yes.
said, yes. Yes.
But I reread it, and the sunlight is only within the cylinder.
Okay, draw your range.
The sunlight's only within the what?
I have to center it over by those doors. That's the only way to not hit any of us, because it's a 30-foot radius. So anything on the other side of those doors are getting charbroiled.
Yeah, I need to look at that. Does it go through solid objects?
It's a 30-foot. It's a 40-foot high, 30-foot radius cylinder. Here, let me pop the spell.
Yeah, but there's a roof and all kinds of things in the way. So I'm,
It just a 40-foot high, 30-foot radius cylinder of daylight appears. When it appears, each creature must make a Constitution saving throw or take 4d10 rated damage or failure. Have as much on a success. Yeah, it just said it appears. It doesn't say anything about restrictions with space.
Okay.
So I move Vlad over here in order to get the 30. And then I can draw a circle from there.
That off so that I know what I'm looking at here. All right. And let me look at this. It is a con save, DC 17. All right. There are 3 of them. One, let's see, and on half it would be 10. So let me look at these guys. Yeah.
So yeah,
Okay,
Victor,
so
this just
1,
this just
2,
beam of daylight appears
3.
about 2 feet from your face.
The top one saved completely, so he took only 10. The other two
Gosh, I
took
left
all
on.
21. There is almost nothing left of the one closest to you, Vlad. It's just a wisp holding the sword and shield is all that remains. How long does that last?
It's concentration for 1 minute.
They do a headlong suicide rush for you.
Oh no.
Oh, I'm not over there. I'm standing in front of Victor. I'm just doing
Oh,
that
okay.
too, so we can get the.
All right. So where are? Yeah, I've got that. It's. Let's.
You've got the. Okay.
Hold on. Let me draw a circle around
That's
that.
why I moved.
Okay.
That's why I moved
yeah,
flat there, so you could get where
Let
it is.
me draw a circle around that. I don't know why this thing is insisting on drawing squares no matter what I do this time. Whether I use the Alt or the Control, it's insisting on drawing squares. There, finally. Third time's the charm.
And the fun part is that as long as I'm within 60 feet of the cylinder, I can move it up to 60 feet as a bonus.
Okay, take that blue off and put your guy back where he is so I know where I'm attacking. Alright, let's zoom back in.
Keeping in mind,
here
they
then.
also have that negative D6 from
Yes.
Lynn's.
And since you are not where I thought you were, you're actually somewhere else. I'm trying to... Where are you in that? Jeez.
I'm
so
between Sylvia and Victor.
Okay.
I intentionally interposed myself between them.
Okay. In that case, since they're not where I thought you were, they're just going to attack. Each one is going to attack one of you. I'll do it that way. Alright, so we'll start on the top with Sylvia. You get 2 swings of a long sword on you with -6. Come on. There, alright, that one misses, that one misses. Vlad's 1,
Okay.
2 misses, and Victor 1, 2. They cannot, it doesn't even matter about the -6. They can't swing with a damn. Anyway.
They
Alright.
also take the damage at the end of their turn. So they have to roll another Constitution saving throw and then suffer another 40.
From which spell?
Dawn.
So are they you going
wait.
to use the same roll, or
Do you want me to roll again?
it'd be easier if you just used that. Just quicker.
Okay, let's use that.
That
then.
one goes away because it can't save. That one might. That one
Okay.
might. Alright, let's see what we get on their con save. Okay. On con. And roll 20. I want you down there. God, now it jumps clear to the top. What is going... There. Alright, they both saved, so they both took 10. Oh, they're still there. They're still ticking.
That's the end of
Alright.
their turn.
Yep. And Sylvia, it is your turn.
Let's see here. How close are they to me?
They're right in your face. One of them is, anyway. Well, they really all are. The 3 of you are pretty much all within range of any one of them.
Vlad looks over his shoulder at Sylvia and says, points at the brilliant cylinder of sunlight coming out of nowhere and says, "Don't go into that."
Wasn't planning on it.
Just so you know.
Trying to move the circle so it doesn't include Victor there.
Is there any penalty from casting spells in roughly melee?
Yeah, if you have if there's an enemy within melee with you, you have disadvantage on attack.
But that's only
Okay.
for ranged attack or ranged spell attack.
For ranged attacks, yeah.
If it's something
Yeah.
that forces it to do a saving throw, it doesn't have any effect.
Of course not. So how many targets? There are 3 of them, right?
Only
Just
2
2.
left.
Oh, only 2 left.
I'm kind of boiling them every turn.
Yeah.
Vlad, very good at both control and damage.
Well, let's see here. Not really gonna go for the damage so much. I blew that one already. Should have gone with that one differently. I scooch a little closer-ish. And yeah, that shouldn't. I should be just almost equal with Vlad, so I won't hit him. So, I'm going to use Thunder Wave at 2nd level to try and knock them away.
And back into the thing.
DC
Not so much
17.
damage, just more CC.
Yeah, and it's pushing him into his damage. So that is a con. 1, 2, 15, and a 20. So the second one saved, does not get pushed. Half damage. Let me see what happens on damage, however. Half damage 8. No, it took 4. It's still there. Alright, the second one took all 8, and it does get pushed, and it's 10 feet, right? Is it
Yep.
10? Yeah, okay, I thought so. So it would be pushed back like that. Anything else?
It's 10 feet away from me. I don't have anything I can use as a bonus action,
Okay.
so I'm gonna.
Victor?
All right. Yeah, so Victor finding himself in far too much light is
You got big light right in front of your face, and you've got a spotlight, a gentle spotlight on top of you that's a little too much like being outdoors on a bright Barovian day.
he's going to hiss. He's going to move the moonbeam to here. Let's see. Let me go ahead and roll that.
And so 30. So even at half damage, this guy disappears. Now let's see about this one. So does that one. It fries both of the remaining 2 ones there.
All right, and Victor is then going to
Retreat!
turn into he's going to turn into a dire wolf, and kind of back off.
Boy, that is some kind of dire wolf, let me tell you.
Victor falls through the floor due to his massive weight.
He's the reason why this castle's going down.
Right.
Well, I did explode the floor a minute ago.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, between the 2 of us, we kind of were hitting that floor kind of heavy.
All right, Apotus,
room-
you have 1 true enemy left in this room, and he looks like he is trying to, like, regain himself.
So what we knew about him was he the commander, or was this guy the commander?
He is the commander.
He is the commander.
Sir Godfrey is the second in command.
Well, Sir Godfrey's the boss now.
Yep.
Sunbladen.
Oh, it's a disadvantage.
That's a miss.
Are you kidding me?
You're in the cloud.
Oh, he rolled the exact same attack rolls. A 30 and a 13.
I'm sorry, Apo.
I was like, I got this great sword. I can't even hit anything with it. No.
If it makes you feel any better, Dirok missed too, so he's leading a charmed life at this moment.
Apo.exe has stopped working.
He doesn't want us to see him stabbing himself.
Yeah, that's what Marty does.
Yeah, Sir Godfrey simply drops to a knee and places his sword in front of him in that submission pose and does not attack Dirok.
Yes. Can I see him go down to his knee?
No, Sir Gwillem is the other side of the room. He was attacking the commander. He is now ceased attacking and has dropped to a knee, basically saying, I yield, to Hornguard. He is not attacking Hornguard. Hornguard is standing confused, but you don't know what he's doing. He's in the middle of that cloud.
But I don't see him attacking.
He's not attacking. You don't hear any sounds of battle except the swish swish of your sword, and Epotus is missing.
Do I see any other targets around, or is it just these two left?
There's only one target, and you don't see anything else. There is only one target left because Sir Gwillem is not truly a target. He is on your side.
I need to do a wisdom roll. I back off. I stop attacking. I am letting my rage subside.
And there is no attack of opportunity from him. He does not take an attack of opportunity.
Yep.
Vladislav.
And I am back. If there is no attack of opportunity, then I'm taking my full motion back out of the cloud.
Hey, Apo. This is how I felt with Marty and the gargoyle.
Fair.
Vlad looks over his shoulder and says, Hey, Godfrey, is there any other knights over there? He says, gesturing in the general area of the burning sunlight. Because if there are, they're probably getting charbroiled right now.
Unless my knights are in it or stupid enough to remain in it, I do not believe so.
Fair enough. I will move it 30. I'll move it 30 feet that direction. 20 feet that direction. As a bonus action.
Okay. Let me slide her over.
So I'm still concentrating on it. Anything over there that can't escape. I can't see the rest of the map yet, but anything over there that can't escape is getting charbroiled with 4d10 damage. I'll just roll that just in case.
And I am going to say that at this point you are out of combat. After a moment or two, the clouds finally dissipate from what was left of the dragonettes. Do you release the spell on the ground, Victor?
See, I don't think you can release that. I think the ground's just messed up.
Okay, and what about the moonbeam?
Well, I don't really have line of sight, so I don't really see that it's no longer needed. I'm just kind of cowering from the light.
Okay, you guys are technically out of combat. And as this happens, Vladimir Hornguard drops to one knee like Godfrey and says, I submit. until Argynvostholt returns. And he drops and places his sword in front of him like the others.
You know, it's a good way to dull your blade. We should think of a better solution.
They don't slam it into the... They just set it
Okay.
in front of them. They're not
I
slamming
thought
it
they
down.
were
into-
like,
No, they just
I thought they
take...
were like
It's just a submission thing. They take the hilt and...
sword
They
and the
said-
stoning it.
No. They just are
Okay.
turning it upside down, saying, I'm not in battle, I'm turning it downward.
Yeah, they're
Okay.
like Monty Python. Holy Grail, sword down, go to a knee.
Okay. So, if we're just finishing out the minute, you just want me to roll the rest of the damage.
Rest of damage for what?
For Dawn.
No.
Because it'll last for a minute.
No. There's no other damage going on.
Then, after the minute, the spell ends. Well,
And how long will Moonbeam be shining in this spot, Victor?
For about a minute or until somebody kind of tells Victor, "Hey, you can go ahead and turn it off."
All
hey,
right.
Victor, I think the battle is over.
Sir
Is there
Godfrey
still
stands
like
up.
daylight coming through there?
Is Apotus sheathing the sunblade?
Yeah.
Okay. So there is no sunlight. Sir Godfrey stands up and he turns to you and he sheathes his sword into its scabbard and he says, he has remembered who he is. I therefore give you this quest. Return what remains of Argynvostholt to its resting place, and return light to this land.
I mean, we were already kind of figuring on doing that. This was kind of unnecessary, but thanks for the workout. I mean, really, truly.
Well, you're the one who ran in here. Anyway,
Not terribly, no.
they basically bow, and both of them are making a movement like they intend to leave the room. Do you permit them to go through?
Vlad casts detect magic as they begin to. Just as using a spell slot, not with.
You detect magic on their blades.
Their blades, but their blades are part of their person.
Yeah, they are holding their blades. They'd probably fight you if you tried to take their weapons away.
He'll not do anything to try to stop them in particular.
Okay, they will eventually, with respect, they will step past you and go back to the dining room area. You would be able to see them since the doors were left open there. You would be able to see them in there speaking when you came past again. All right. At this point, you may choose what you want to do, whether you want to go on up to the roof and see what it is you have to do. But at this point, you have achieved the milestone.
Yay, level 11!
You are leveling up.
I'm so ready for a nap right now. Granted, if the one guy, and no offense, Victor, but if you hadn't, shown off what you were, we might have been able to resolve this a little bit better.
I think that actually turned out quite well.
Well, it could have gone better.
It could have gone definitely, but
It always can go better.
What are you going to do with regards to your state, your condition?
I mean, Sylvia needs a nap.
There
Vlad's
are,
okay for now.
there are bedrooms here. You have basically pacified all of the knights of the Silver Dragon. All of the Silver Knights are pacified at this point.
Silver Dragon.
We could try to find out a little bit more about, I don't know, anything.
We still
I
have
want-
the crypt to go and
I
discover
want to
as
go.
well.
I want to go explore the crypts. I want to figure out what the. Well, we already know what the beacon is up on the. I want to see if there's anything interesting up there.
So, Nap Roof Mausoleum?
Sounds about right.
I mean, granted, they aren't going to attack us, but I don't know if there's anything up there that's going to do that.
It would be best to still barricade just in case Horn Guard goes crazy again.
If you speak with them, they would be able to find you a location to hole up in if you want.
It would be best not to let Horn Guard know where we will be.
I repeat my question that I had in the. Let me take off something I've got here, so I don't have that on anymore. I repeat my question that I had earlier in Discord. I need to get Sylvia disconnected from this split party figure. Tell me again how I do that. I drag her picture to what?
You actually drag it between the. So you know how you have the drop down menu to select which. You drag the picture onto the individual.
That sets her up initially. I need to take it off. She's already set up in that mode. I need to remove it. I've still got her picture on this map. I need to get it off so she's just part of the party again. How do I remove it? I can't drag it. I can't drag it down to her name. I can't drag it over to her character on the sheet. How do I get rid of it?
I think let's go through for Apple.
Apple?
Sorry, what?
I have this split party picture of Lynn on this map, which I want to reconnect to the regular party. I can't remember how to get it off.
You click her little circle. You bring the page down. You click her little circle icon, or whoever's it is, and then bring them back over to the party flag, and then wait for it to have a highlight, and then you can drop.
All right. When you say her circle, you mean her actual token on the map?
Okay.
Bring
down
square.
the pages.
Yes.
They're on the pages.
It's a square. It's a square on the map pages.
Whatever it is. Bring them down, whatever her little icon is, then drag her over.
To what?
To the page.
But she's already on that page.
To the party banner. You
gotta to the ribbon.
Attach her back to the party.
Yeah,
banner.
the ribbon is what I keep forgetting. It's the ribbon I have to drag her to. I kept trying to drag her to maps, and it's the ribbon. Okay, she's set now. She's back in the regular group. Okay, thank you very much, and for all you out there in listening land, video land, there's a little trick for how you split the party on Roll20. You have to get rid of it by putting them back on the ribbon. All right, so what are you going to do with regard to finding sleeping quarters, gang? Right now you will start up next week still down in health. So what are you going to do?
I'd suggest that we just look for a safe area ourselves so that Hornguard doesn't know where we are in case he goes crazy again.
All right, I'm going, since we're kind of out of time, I'm going to speed you up just a bit. I'm going, Victor, are you going to remain as a wolf or are you going to return to Victor?
I think I'll go ahead and turn back to Victor since things have calmed down.
Okay, I'm going to group the 5 of you here into a small group, and I'm going to show you the immediate area in the absence of time. You've basically got this hallway here. The building still, as you are familiar with, falls off in these area. so that's not really a very good environment to be sleeping in. You have stairways that you would find at the end of each of these things. The one to the left is the stairway you came up, and then to the north of the audience chamber, you've got this rather destroyed room here that I could give you details about, but I won't bother at this moment. There is a curtain in that hides an empty room that doesn't seem to have anything in it. You can see 3 stained glass windows that through the clearer sections you can tell looks out onto the upper story of the chapel below on the ground floor. And
Let's set up camp there.
there's only a curtain between you and the outside, but there is you are not seen, but you are you don't have a doorway.
I can fix that. I still have 1 4th level spell left. I will use the tiny hut.
Well,
Oh
you can
yeah,
cast
we do
that-
have that.
You can cast that as a ritual and not use any spell slot.
Oh, it doesn't matter. We're taking the rest anyway, so whatever
Yeah.
spell slots I use right now will
That's
be
true.
given
Okay.
back.
So that will work to protect you quite adequately. So you can be safe for the night. So you can level up, and you can restore your hit points and your spell slots plus your new additions that you will take for your level 11.
All
You
right.
are nearing the end. You may have a little bit more to do in Argynvostholt, but you really only have 1 secret remaining that is a major secret, and that is what is going on in the Amber Temple.
And the what?
Amber Temple.
Ah.
And that people have spoken of it with a kind of a terrified awe. They imply it is like the center of where all the evil came from.
I look forward to getting killed there.
Derek is
Alright.
actually going to make a suggestion before once we get out of here.
Okay. I will. Do you have anything more in character to do for the night before I say goodbye to our listening audience?
No, but I'll help everyone heal a little faster by burning out my last few spell slots using Cure Wounds and Touch, and then do Song of Rest. Well, as we're getting settled to camp.
Okay, very good.
So that'll be like we're healing for the night type deal.
Very good. All right. So next week probably will be your last week in Argynvostholt, and we will be onward and upward. So with that, I will say good night, audience. We will see you next week as they find the last of the secrets in Barovia. Good night.